Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to English Flowing, the podcast where we help you speak English with confidence every single day.
Hey everyone, we are so happy you are here today. My name is Larissa.
And my name is Dom. And today we have a very, very exciting topic.
Yes, today we are talking about airports. Specifically, we are talking about how to pass airport security in English.
This is so important. Seriously, if you travel, you need this vocabulary.
Absolutely. And here's the thing. Airport security can feel very stressful. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of rules, and sometimes the security officers speak very fast.
Yes, and if you do not understand them, it can feel scary. You might feel nervous. You might freeze.
But after today, no more freezing. You will know exactly what to say and what to do.
That is the goal. We want you to walk through airport security feeling calm and confident.
Confident. That means you feel sure of yourself. You are not afraid. You feel ready.
I love that word, confident. Say it with me. Con-fi-dent. Confident.
Perfect. Now, before we start, please subscribe to this channel. It is free. It takes 2 seconds.
2 seconds. And when you subscribe, you never miss a new episode. We post new English lessons every week.
Also, if this episode helps you, give us a thumbs up. It really helps other people find our channel.
And share this episode with a friend who is learning English. Learning together is so much more fun.
Okay, Dom, are you ready to go to the airport?
I was born ready. Let's go.
Okay, Dom, let me ask you something. Have you ever had a problem at airport security?
Oh yes, 100% yes.
Tell us the story.
Okay, so this was a few years ago. I was traveling for the first time to another country. I was very excited. I had my bag, I had my passport, I had everything.
Okay, sounds good so far.
Yes, but then I got to security, and the officer said something to me. He said it very fast. He said, "Please remove your belt and place your items in the tray."
Ah, a classic sentence at security.
But I did not understand the word tray. I had never heard that word before. A tray. I had no idea what he was talking about.
Oh no, so what did you do?
I just stood there. I looked at him, he looked at me. It was a very long silence.
I can imagine that moment.
And then he pointed. He pointed at this flat plastic container, this flat thing you put your stuff inside. And I said, "Oh, the tray, yes."
So a tray is a flat, open container, like a plate, but with low sides. You put your phone, your keys, your belt inside it at security.
Exactly. A tray. Such a simple word, but I did not know it, and it caused a small moment of panic.
This is why we do this podcast. One word can make a big difference.
So today, no one is going to be confused by the word tray.
Never again.
Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. You arrive at the airport, you check in. You have your boarding pass.
Your boarding pass. That is your ticket to get on the plane. It can be on paper or on your phone.
Right, so you have your boarding pass, and now you need to go through security. What is the first thing you see?
Usually you see a line. In English, we also call it a queue. A queue, Q-U-E-U-U-E. It means a line of people waiting.
Queue. That is a strange word to spell, but it sounds simple. Queue.
It sounds like the letter Q, just queue.
So you join the queue, you wait, and as you get closer to the front, you start to prepare.
Preparation is so important here. Let's talk about what you need to have ready. Number 1, your passport or ID.
Always have it ready. Do not put it at the bottom of your bag. Keep it in your hand or in an easy access pocket.
Easy access, that means you can get to it quickly. It is easy to reach.
Good tip. Number 2, your boarding pass. Again, have it ready.
If it is on your phone, make sure your screen is on and the brightness is high. Security officers need to scan it.
Number 3, be ready to take things off. Your jacket, your belt, sometimes your shoes.
Yes, in many airports, especially in the United States, you must remove your shoes. Take them off and put them in the tray.
And your liquids. This is a big one. Let's talk about the liquids rule.
Okay, yes, the liquids rule. This is very important. In most airports around the world, you cannot bring large bottles of liquid through security.
So what counts as a liquid? Water, juice, shampoo, perfume, lotion. All of these are liquids.
Lotion. That is a soft, creamy product. You put it on your skin, like hand cream or body lotion.
The rule is usually this. Each liquid container must be 100 milliliters or less.
And you must put all your small liquid containers inside a clear plastic bag, a transparent bag. Transparent means you can see through it. It is clear.
And the bag must be small, usually about 1 liter size. One small bag per person.
This bag must come out of your carry-on bag. You put it separately in the tray.
Carry-on bag. That is the bag you take with you onto the plane. It goes in the overhead compartment above your seat.
Yes, as opposed to your checked luggage, which goes under the plane.
Great. So the key phrase here that security might say to you is, please put your liquids in a clear bag.
Or they might say, do you have any liquids in your bag?
And your answer could be, yes, I have a clear bag with my liquids. Or simply, yes, it is here.
Simple, direct, perfect for beginners.
And if you accidentally have a bottle that is too big, they will say, I'm sorry, you cannot take this through.
And you just say, okay, I understand. Thank you.
No fighting, no arguing. Security rules are security rules.
Exactly. Stay calm, stay polite. It makes everything easier.
Okay, so now you are at the front of the line. It is your turn. What happens next?
The security officer will ask you to put your items in the tray. Items? That is another word for things or objects.
So they might say, please place your items in the tray. Or, put your belongings in the tray.
Belongings. Oh, this is a lovely word. Your belongings are your personal things, everything that belongs to you.
Your phone, your keys, your wallet, your laptop, your jacket, those are your belongings.
The officer might also say, please remove your laptop from your bag.
Laptops must usually come out separately. They go in their own tray, not inside your bag.
This surprises many people. They leave their laptop inside the bag and the security machine cannot read it clearly.
So always take your laptop out. Separate tray, easy.
And your phone. Your phone also goes in the tray, not in your pocket.
This is a mistake I made once. I forgot my phone was in my pocket, and then I walked through the scanner. The scanner is the big machine you walk through, and it made a loud beep.
The alarm went off.
Yes, the alarm. And everyone looked at me, and I turned red.
Turned red. Dom means he felt very embarrassed. When you are embarrassed, sometimes your face becomes red.
So the officer said to me, do you have anything in your pockets?
And that is a very common phrase. They say it all the time. Do you have anything in your pockets?
And the correct answer is, oh, sorry, I have my phone. Then you take it out and put it in the tray.
Easy fix. No big problem.
Okay, so let me give everyone a quick list. What do you put in the tray? Are you ready?
Ready.
Your phone, your keys, your belt, your jacket, your wallet, your watch, your laptop, and a separate tray, your clear bag of liquids, and your shoes, if the airport asks for them.
That is a good list. And here's a tip. When you start putting things in the tray, do it calmly. Do not rush.
Rushing, that means moving very fast, maybe too fast, in a panic. Do not rush.
When you rush, you forget things. You leave your phone in your pocket. You forget to take out your liquids. These small mistakes slow you down.
So take a breath, be calm, and prepare your tray carefully.
Also, a great tip, when you are in the queue, before it is your turn, start preparing. Start taking off your belt. Start unzipping pockets.
Yes, you can prepare while you wait, so when it is your turn, you are already ready.
Unzipping, that means opening a zipper, like on your jacket or your bag. Zip, unzip.
I love that. Zip, unzip. It even sounds like what it is.
It does. Okay, so after you put your things in the tray, what happens next?
You walk through the scanner. The big arch. Arch means it is like a big doorway, the big arch that you walk through.
If you have no metal on you, it will be silent, no sound, and you walk through and collect your things on the other side.
But sometimes, the scanner beeps, the alarm goes off, and the officer asks you to step aside.
Step aside, it means move to the side. Move out of the main area.
Okay, so let's talk about that situation. The scanner beeps. The officer asks you to step aside. What do they say? What do you say?
The officer might say, please step to the side. Or, can you come with me, please?
Stay calm. This happens to a lot of people. Sometimes it is just a belt buckle you forgot, or a small coin in your pocket.
Belt buckle. That is the metal piece on your belt, the part that connects the two ends.
So the officer might use a handheld scanner. Handheld means you hold it in your hand. It is a small device that detects metal.
Detect. That means find. The scanner finds metal.
The officer will ask, "Do you have any metal on you?" And you can say, "I think I forgot my belt buckle," or "Maybe I have coins in my pocket."
And then check your pockets. You might say, "Oh, sorry, I have coins here." Take them out, put them in the tray, and try again.
The officer might also ask, "Do you have a medical device?" Like a pacemaker, for example.
A pacemaker is a small device inside some people's hearts. It helps the heart beat correctly.
If you have something like this, you can say, "I have a medical implant." Implant means something inside your body.
The officer will help you. They deal with this every day.
And remember, always, always be polite. Say please. Say thank you. Say sorry if you make a small mistake.
Politeness goes a very long way at security. Officers have a difficult job. A kind word makes a big difference.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm sorry. Of course. These simple phrases work everywhere. Okay, I think it is time. Role play time.
Yes, the moment everyone loves.
So in this role play, I am the passenger. I am traveling. And Larissa, you are the airport security officer.
I love this role. I get to be in charge.
Haha. Okay, listeners, follow along. Listen to the phrases, and maybe even say them out loud at home. Practice with us.
Are you ready, passenger?
I am ready.
Okay, here we go. Good morning. Please place your items in the tray.
Good morning. Of course. Here's my jacket, and my phone, and my keys.
Thank you. Please remove your laptop from your bag.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot. Here it is. Should it go in a separate tray?
Yes, please. One tray for the laptop only.
Okay, perfect. And here's my clear bag with my liquids.
Thank you. Do you have anything in your pockets?
Let me check. Oh, I have a coin. Sorry about that. Here you go.
No problem. Please walk through the scanner.
Of course. Thank you.
The scanner beeps. Sir, can you step to the side, please?
Oh, sure. Did something happen?
Do you have a belt on?
Oh, no. Yes, I forgot my belt. I am so sorry.
No problem. Please remove your belt and put it in the tray.
Of course. Here it is. Sorry about that.
It happens all the time. Please walk through again.
Thank you so much.
You are all clear. Have a safe flight.
Thank you. Have a great day. And scene. Great role play, Larissa.
You were a very polite passenger, Dom, even though you forgot your belt.
That actually happened to me once in real life. The belt thing. I always forget.
Okay, listeners, let's break down the most important phrases from that role play. These are phrases you must know.
Phrase number 1. Please place your items in the tray. The officer says this to you. Items, your things, your belongings.
And your response can be, of course, or yes, no problem. Short, polite, clear.
Phrase number 2. Please remove your laptop from your bag. Remove means take out. Take your laptop out of your bag and put it in a separate tray.
Separate, that means by itself, alone, not with other things.
Phrase number 3. Do you have anything in your pockets? This is so common. Always check your pockets before the scanner.
And if you do have something, just say, oh, sorry, I have my phone, or I have some coins. Simple and honest.
Phrase number 4. Can you step to the side, please? This means move out of the main line. The officer needs to check you more carefully.
Do not worry if this happens. Just stay calm. Say, of course, and follow the officer.
And phrase number 5, my favorite. Have a safe flight. This is what the officer says at the end.
Such a warm phrase. Have a safe flight.
And you can respond, thank you. Have a great day. It is a lovely way to end the interaction.
Interaction, that is another word for a conversation or an exchange between two people.
These 5 phrases cover most situations at airport security. Learn them, practice them, own them.
Okay, Dom. I want to talk about one more situation. What if you do not understand something the officer says?
Oh, this is so important.
Because sometimes officers speak very fast, or they use a word you do not know. What do you do?
First, do not panic. Do not just nod and pretend you understand.
Pretend means act like something is true when it is not. Do not pretend you understand when you do not.
Because if you pretend, you might do the wrong thing, and that can cause more confusion.
Confusion when things are not clear and you do not know what is happening.
Instead, use these magic phrases. Phrase number 1. I'm sorry, could you repeat that please?
Repeat, say it again. Could you repeat that means, can you say that one more time?
Most officers will say it again, and this time maybe a little slower.
Phrase number 2. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you speak more slowly, please?
This is a very polite phrase, slowly at a slower speed.
Officers work with travelers from all over the world every day. They are used to helping people who are learning English.
They will not be rude. They want to help you. Their job is to keep the airport safe, not to confuse you.
And if you still do not understand, you can say, I'm sorry, I am still learning English.
This is a brave and honest phrase, and it works. People respect honesty.
Brave, it means you are not afraid to say the truth. It takes courage.
And after you say that, the officer might use gestures. They might point. They might show you what to do.
Gestures, movements with your hands or body to communicate, like pointing.
Language is more than just words.
Let's also talk about prohibited items. Prohibited, that is an important word. Prohibited means not allowed. You cannot bring it.
Prohibited items are things you cannot take through security or onto the plane.
For example, large knives, guns or weapons, flammable liquids. Flammable means it can catch fire easily.
Also, large amounts of liquid over 100 milliliters, and some food items depending on the country.
If you have a prohibited item in your bag, the security officer will tell you.
They might say, I'm sorry, you cannot take this through security.
And your response can be, I understand. What should I do with it?
They might offer you some options. For example, you can throw it away, or you can go back to check it in with your luggage.
Check it in. That means give it to the airline to put under the plane. It goes in your checked luggage.
So you might say, can I check it in instead?
And the officer will tell you what your options are.
The key thing here is do not argue. Do not get angry. Just say, I understand, and ask politely what to do next.
Calmness is your superpower at airport security.
I love that. Calmness is your superpower.
Write that down, everyone. Seriously. When you are calm, you think better. You speak better. Your English flows better.
And that is the name of this podcast, English Flowing. When you are calm, your English flows.
Beautiful connection.
Let's also talk about a few more very common things the officer might say. Little phrases you should recognize.
Yes, because sometimes it is not about what you say, it is about what you understand.
First phrase, empty your pockets. Empty, take everything out. Remove all things from inside your pockets.
And just do it. Take out your phone, coins, paper, anything.
Second phrase, take off your shoes, especially in American airports. Take them off and put them in the tray.
Third phrase, open your bag, please. The officer wants to look inside your bag.
This happens when the X-ray machine, the machine that sees inside your bag, shows something unclear.
X-ray machine. It uses special light to see inside bags without opening them, like a superhero vision.
Exactly. And if they ask to open your bag, you say, of course, and let them look.
You can also say, is there a problem, to understand what they are looking for.
Fourth phrase, please stand here. The officer is telling you where to stand or wait.
Just follow their instructions. Stand where they say.
Fifth phrase, you're all clear. This is the best phrase at security.
All clear, it means everything is okay. You passed. You can go.
When you hear you're all clear, you feel so good.
Collect your belongings, put on your shoes, put your belt back on, and walk to your gate.
Gate. That is the door in the airport where you board the plane. Board means get on the plane.
You did it. You passed security.
Okay, we are getting close to the end of today's episode. But before we finish, let's do a quick recap.
A recap. That means we look back. We go over the main things we learned today.
So let's go. The 5 most important phrases from today. Ready?
Ready.
Phrase number 1. Please place your items in the tray. You hear this from the officer. You respond with, of course.
Items. Your things. Tray. The flat container. Simple.
Phrase number 2. Please remove your laptop from your bag. Take out your laptop, put it in its own tray. Separate.
This surprises many people, but now you know.
Phrase number 3. Do you have anything in your pockets? Always check before the scanner. If you have something, say, "Oh, sorry, I have my phone," or "I have some coins."
Check your pockets. It saves time. It saves embarrassment.
Phrase number 4. Could you repeat that, please? Use this when you do not understand. Do not pretend. Ask them to say it again.
And add please at the end. It is always more polite.
Phrase number 5. You're all clear. You hear this at the end. It means you passed. Everything is okay. Collect your things and go.
These 5 phrases are your security toolkit. Learn them, say them out loud right now if you can.
Yes. Pause the episode right now. Say each phrase out loud. Speaking is the only way to really learn.
Say it with confidence, even if you are alone at home, even if it feels silly. Say it out loud.
Your mouth needs practice. Your brain needs to hear your own voice saying these phrases.
And the more you practice, the more natural it feels.
Also, let's quickly review some important vocabulary from today, because knowing the words is just as important as knowing the phrases.
Yes, let's go. Word number 1, tray. A flat, open container. You put your belongings inside it at security.
Word number 2, boarding pass. Your ticket for the plane. Paper or on your phone. You need it to get through security and to board the plane.
Word number 3, queue. A line of people waiting. You join the queue and wait for your turn.
Word number 4, scanner. The big machine you walk through. It detects metal. If it beeps, the alarm goes off.
Word number 5, prohibited. Not allowed. Prohibited items cannot go through security.
Word number 6, belongings. Your personal things. Everything that belongs to you.
Word number 7, check-in. When you give your bag to the airline at the start of your journey, or to give a bag to the airline to go under the plane.
Word number 8, gate. The door where you board the plane. After security, you go to your gate.
8 vocabulary words. That is a lot of learning in one episode.
And you know what makes me happy? You learned all of these words naturally. We did not just give you a list. We use them in stories, in conversations, in role play.
Because that is how you really learn English. Not from a list, but from real situations.
Real situations, real phrases, real confidence. That is English flowing.
We are so proud of you for listening all the way to here. Seriously, you are doing great.
Okay, everyone, it is time for our bonus tip of the day.
I love this part. What is today's tip, Dom?
Today's bonus tip is about something we call airport English. And here it is. Arrive early and use that time to listen.
Ooh, tell us more.
So when you are at the airport, you are surrounded by English. Announcements. Announcements are the messages you hear on the speaker system above you.
Like, Flight 307 to New York is now boarding at Gate 12.
Or, passengers on Flight 502, please proceed to Gate 8. Proceed means go. Please proceed to Gate 8 means please go to Gate 8.
These announcements are real English, and they follow patterns. They repeat similar phrases again and again.
So when you arrive at the airport early, and you should always arrive early, by the way, use that time.
Sit down, listen. Pay attention to the announcements.
Try to understand as much as you can. You will hear final boarding call. That means the plane is almost leaving. It is the last chance to board.
Final boarding call. Final means last. Last chance. Hurry up.
You will also hear your attention, please. That means listen up. Something important is coming.
And this is a security announcement. These are important messages about safety.
Just listening to these announcements is an English lesson by itself, and it is free.
Everything around you at the airport is English practice. The signs, the screens, the announcements, the conversations.
Turn the airport into your classroom. It is everywhere.
That is such a great tip. And it connects to something bigger, right, Dom?
Absolutely. One of the best ways to improve your English is to use it in real life. Not just in a classroom, not just on an app, but in the real world.
And if you are nervous about speaking, that is okay. Everyone is nervous at first.
Everyone, even people who are now fluent in English, were nervous beginners once.
Fluent. That means you can speak a language very naturally, very easily, without stopping to think about every word.
I remember when I was learning, I was afraid to say simple sentences. I was afraid of making mistakes.
And now look at you, running a podcast in English.
It feels amazing, and it happened because I practiced every day, a little bit, consistent practice.
Consistent. That means doing something regularly, not just once, not just when you feel like it, but every day or every week, consistently.
So make English a habit, a daily habit. Even 10 minutes a day makes a huge difference over time.
Listen to this podcast on your way to work. Repeat phrases in the shower. Talk to yourself in English at home.
Talk to yourself. It is not crazy. It is practice.
My neighbors probably think I am a little bit crazy. I talk in English while I cook dinner.
And your English is excellent, so it is working.
Thank you, Dom. The point is, use every opportunity. The airport is just one of many places where English can change your life.
Change your life. That is not an exaggeration. Language really does open doors.
Okay, we have one more very important thing before we say goodbye. The comment challenge.
Yes. Every episode, we give you a challenge, something easy to do in the comment section.
And doing this challenge is actually English practice. Writing in English, even a short sentence, is practice.
Your brain works when you write. It is different from just listening.
So today's comment challenge is this. It is very simple. Are you ready?
Tell them.
In the comments below, write this sentence. I am ready to pass airport security. Just that. Write it.
Or if you want a bigger challenge, answer this question. Have you ever traveled by plane? How did you feel at the airport?
Just a few words. Just a sentence or two. Write it in English. We read every comment.
We really do. We love reading your comments. You inspire us.
And if you have a question about today's episode, if there is a word or a phrase you do not understand, write it in the comments. We will answer you.
We are here for you. English Flowing is a community. We learn together.
A community, a group of people who share something in common. We are all learning English together. That is our community.
And communities grow stronger when people participate. So please leave a comment, say hello, ask a question.
Do not be shy. There are no stupid questions. Every question is a chance to learn.
We believe in you, and we know you can do this.
All right, let's do a final goodbye. Today was such a good episode.
It really was. We talked about so much. Trays, boarding passes, scanners, prohibited items.
Phrases for when you do not understand, how to stay calm, how to be polite.
And we did a full role play. I was a security officer.
And you were very convincing. A little scary, actually.
I was professional. There is a difference.
You were amazing. And listeners, you were amazing too. Getting all the way to the end of an English podcast is a big achievement.
Achievement. Something you did that is difficult and makes you proud.
You should feel proud. You listened, you learned, you practiced.
And next time you go to an airport, you will be ready. You will walk through security with confidence.
Confident. We said this word at the beginning of the episode, and we are saying it again at the end, because it is the goal, confidence.
From not knowing the word tray to saying, of course, here are my belongings.
That is growth. That is progress.
Progress, moving forward, getting better little by little.
And every episode of English Flowing is one more step forward for you.
Thank you so much for being here today. It means everything to us.
If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a 5-star review. It helps us so much.
And subscribe if you have not yet. New episodes every week.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep flowing, and
keep your English growing.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a safe flight.
Feel free to watch more videos here.